कर देगा ना तो टीम स्पीक की आवाज़ नहीं जाएगा। आई गेस नहीं जाना तो नहीं अच्छा मेरी जाएगी ना। चलने से चलने से।
Yes, this should do.
तीनों लेंगे दोनों। मेरे पास आएगा नहीं शायद। डेक्स्ट्रा बॉडी बंद करते थोड़ी देर के लिए। जब करेगा मेरे को वो बोल।
Scanning ahead.
So guys, we are here in the second round, and TP is pushing from his side.
Revealing area.
अच्छा सिंपल का अच्छा शॉट आते हुए और उधर से डेड स्कोप डाउन हो जाएंगे टीएफ पर लाइक से। टीएफ पर लाइक विद 2 kills and he is going great. He is doing great actually. And टीएफ पर लाइक इधर से फॉल बैक करके ए जाएंगे। फिर रीटेक्स और सिंपल के द्वारा टेक डाउन हो जाएंगे। एंड 8 गन पीछे आ चुके हैं उनके सामने सिंपल है बट
Last player standing.
और एक लास्ट प्लेयर
Spike
Cypher go
planted.
down on A side.
Time for a break.
Cypher just finishes the round. They're good.
Yes.
I'm not wrong.
yeah, it was a good round. Alike played well. T5 Alike played well. With the 2 casualties, they cleared the round. Insignia cleared the round. And let's see what we have for the third
Need a
round.
drop.
You can see here, Alike is going for the Odin spam right here. Be preferable if Insignia avoids being in, which they're actually doing.
Shadows traveling.
Preferably an A execute. Yes. Dina just took one pick and made it a 3v5 instantly for team TFF.
TFF is going great in this round. They are doing well. And but Insignia is a good team.
Enemy
They
mark.
know what to do. They have been in this situation before, so they know what exactly they have to do. And Trell is trying to enter A, but he won't be successful. So I guess he might fall back.
Revealing
No,
area.
he's the dart. Throw the dart and
Right here.
let's see what we have.
Both players traded off and make it an advantage.
One enemy remaining.
Roxy gets a beautiful kill on Mina. That Omen diff I see there.
Yeah, that's Omen diff.
30
And
seconds left.
I like his and and he spammed the Odin, but Simple wasn't able to tackle it, and TFF won the third round.
I need this.
You can see, even though Insignia lost the round, they have damaged quite the eco for TFF. You see, Reina has got 400 credits, and Minato is buying a half shield with. It's a very crucial round for TFF. TFF tend to lose this round. Insignia will go on to a full buy, which might end up giving them some more rounds.
Yeah, TFF is doing eco this round. They're going for the eco. And Trill trying to enter from mid, but I don't think so. This is a good plan because Minato is there, who is good with his aim today, and Loxy is trying to enter A shot, but Artgun is there to stop him.
Turret down.
Gun-
Placing
Oops.
swarm grenade out.
but very cleverly puts the swarm grenade so that no one pushes him short. I don't think they
Spike
have any
planted.
idea that Trill is just camping there for a pick and so that he gets a good gun. Well, the info is gone and Trill might just get picked off. Traded instantly by Shlokzi.
Zdeco will try to take off Minato, and TFF like will throw
Player
a dart,
standing.
but TFF Minato got down, and Alike will try to spam out. Let's see. Yeah, it was a good kill, but at the end, Simple got the pick with his deagle.
As I said last round, Signia won a thrifty round. Thrifty, if you guys don't know, oh, if you don't know, go round that they have very cheekily won with two players being alive. So they've got pretty much of eco left
Need a
there.
drop.
Whereas if you can see, TFF is going for an eco. They're not even tending to invest on shields,
Yes.
even though they have the like buys one.
So Sloxy stopped the timer. He paused the timer. I don't know why. Yeah, it's okay. They got 5 minutes in their sleeves. Okay.
That goes there.
Wind
I
with a
guess-
marshal here.
Can see Marshall. Okay, that sounds great. Now TFF is
Right,
again
okay.
going with the eco round. I guess TFF can win this round if they execute their plans properly, or else Insignia gonna win this round. That's a wide pick by them. Sim-
Cover going out.
Simple took
I
down
have the spike.
TFF RG, and Z scope
One enemy
Z did
remaining.
take down Minato. Took down Minato.
Well,
Okay.
if Wind
So
cannot get a
I
pick
guess this is
here.
gonna be a flawless round, and Wind is okay. It's a nice round by Insignia. They're playing really well as expected.
Well, as you correctly said, it was a flawless round, but if you see that carefully, TFF's Jet is investing into an op. So what do you think? Is it risky or is it a right investment, by the way?
I guess it's kinda risky. But I have faith in him. He can do it.
I think he's got the right idea. Someone's speaking mid lane. The shots land. Jet very sneakily smoking off the offer. Gets okay, TFF Minato gets instantly taken out by Trill's ulti. And what am I seeing here? Artgun's also being picked out by his
Spike
ulti.
down B.
But TFF RG instantly takes one down, which gives them a bit of advantage, but not that much because okay, again RG takes down Shloki, which is a 3v3, which is pretty much doable.
Okay, that's a nice pick by TP, and he will try to take another kill. RG is front
One
of him,
enemy
and he
remaining.
takes that kill. It was a good fight put up by TFF and Insignia. What's your thoughts,
Thought
Prakshit?
is if this Wind touches this round, I might just go crazy because
Last player
oh my
standing.
god, it's
Oh
it's
my,
completely doable. He has no idea to be on aggressive on him. And oh my. TFF win just deletes both of them with his crisp aim and might go to save that Odin for his eco because he has only 3 reds left.
Yeah.
Will get this defuse successfully.
AAHANA is here, guys. So
Clutch.
she will took over us now.
Easy. Oh, it's so heavy.
God, streak. All right, we're back into the game. I see Insignia playing already. We did see a good gameplay from them yesterday, and I am seeing a good one today as well.
I
They
get this
are
first?
already in the lead of 2. They still have all 5 alive, along with the spike, all safe and secure on them.
Turret out. Turret destroyed. The hunt begins. Alarm bot out. Placing swarm grenade out.
EFF seems to be progressing in. Good defense lineup there. Reina has proven to be good in defense, so that is one thing. They have Reina, that means they can always get
Spike down.
Who?
her heal on loss of the other opponent, which has happened already. Reina has been lost, however, so now we're left in a 2v1 against Sova. And Sova has died. The defenders have won the round. It's secured for them. It's a 3-4. So this does seem pretty toe-to-toe. It's not gonna be predictable from what we see right now. Like, the attackers are supposed to be really strong, but the defense is securing more than enough rounds to be able to take it all when they come to attack. Insignia gotta keep their moves hefty and like hustle in.
Hello. Scanning ahead.
We seem to be planning to push from mid so that both the
I know
objectives are in range. Jet has been faced
Blocking sight.
and taken out from defense. Now the defenders are 3 versus 5 in attack. Alright, we've already lost Killjoy from attack, and now we are in a 1v3 situation. Sova versus Sova, Reina, and Omen. Sova is taken out. Attackers win the round. It's a 3-5. The lead is still maintained. Insignia is putting up a good fight. They have gone heavy on shields for 2 of their members, which is required considering they have been losing life recently. In the last few rounds, we have seen how they have lost health pretty soon. So they might want to go heavy on the armor along with the weapons. A good damage rate to be required here. Soa has a weird scar on his eyes. I never noticed this before. If anyone knows what the story is, let me know in the comments because I am not well versed.
Here.
Alright, so we've got all 5 members going with heavy shields on attack, and the defenders have chosen 2 light shields to make sure that they can cover up a little, not as much, but a little taken care of. 5 phases over, we're into the round. All the utilities are being used already, and some cute emoticons being thrown up on the walls. There goes the firebolt. Try to get all the info that can be.
Shot done.
Nova has gotten Omen completely enwrapped from all sides, but Omen has survived so far.
Player standing.
Defenders have lost 4 people already. We have just Killjoy remaining.
Spike planted.
And now Sova, Jet, Omen, and the crow guy. I don't know the name. I can't remember. Simple. Are all trying to push in and do like a 4-way push for Killjoy. They all are pretty one-sided, pushing in from lobby and main.
Turret
Killjoy has held main pretty well, is taking some intel. missed out on seeing Omen standing there in the dark
Shadows.
and lost a life to that one moment of carelessness. You cannot be careless with this game, guys. You gotta be really packed up. We're starting back again. Buy phase is on. We have much better shield arrangement on the defense this time than the attack. TP is going for a lighter weapon. The defenders are sticking with the uh, pretty easy to shoot guns. One has what seems to be a sniper, but it's a little pixelated for me to know for sure. So there we go. Try to kill Reyna. No, try to kill Jet. Sorry. Before the round even begins. Don't blink. And she blinked. She lost the game. I won. That's just that. She cannot stay without blinking, but I can, and that's why I play stat games with her. Alright, not much of a difference in shields anymore. We have 4 heavy shields on attack and 5 on defense. So that's gonna take care of all the damage that gets dealt to them. But now the question is about who takes the kill first. Looks like the defenders are trying to scatter through, still not sure of what they really wanna hold on to. Well, they still got 16, 17 seconds to wait. We paused. They got a lot of time to think about where they wanna go. They could just chill, take a sip, maybe go for a get together and then come back. That's a weird equipment to hold.
Mumbai.
I like how Omen has jet skin on his weapon. So we are in semi-finals, by the way, just to remind you again. So we're that close to the tourney getting over, and this has seemed like a breeze. You couldn't notice when it happened. But just like that, in a blink of an eye, we went all the way from being in our starting phases, being in elimination, to now being in semis. 8 days, guys, 8 days. That's been a journey.
अच्छा अच्छा और लेट स्टार्ट करो वो तो हमारा प्रॉब्लम है ओके ओके जय जय
This is the time you can go take a break, get your refreshments, get freshened up, bring in your friends, get more viewers to join in so you can have something to talk about. Like you don't want people to miss out on the coolest things that are happening here in Valo world. For a second I thought I got disconnected. He. Joke's on me.
Nowhere to run!
We do see the push has begun. Emoticons being thrown around again. Sova is trying to get done with the utility before the round begins. That's fair enough because you need the intel initially more than later before you have the man advantage. However, attackers have lost one person. We're left with 4v5 defenders having one man advantage. That's a
Spike
quick,
down A.
quick kill coming in from TFF Wind. Jet is using all her abilities, trying to make sure that nobody gets to come in.
One enemy remaining.
3.
Takes another one right there, and now we have a 4v1 situation, the exact opposite of the last
30
round. And
seconds left.
seems like these people are not in the mood of pushing in onto Jet, trying to figure out on how to capture her. And Jet seems to be holding off onto just staying at spawn.
10 seconds left.
Reyna has noticed where Jet is, but has fallen back for some reason. It felt like she could have gotten the kill. Ah, they won without killing Jet. I think Tippy is not here. I I think she's AFK, if I'm not wrong. That couldn't be good for our team. Alright, she's back in the game. She's moving, finally. Now we can go in with a 5-man. That's gotta change things.
What's this?
Tippy and Reyna pushing in together along with a drone taking care of all the intel for them. Killjoy and Omen still hard to spot. Tippy got a kill already and so did Slokzy, but 2 of the people were lost on the attack immediately after that. Dead Scope has unbalanced the scope, and now we have 3 attackers versus 2 defenders. The spike is going into a plant. It has been planted. And Omen is
One
making
enemy
sure
remaining.
that there are flashes and smokes so that nobody can walk in. There's a tripwire already in place. This could get difficult for the defenders. They've
Last
all
round
been
before the
killed
switch.
already and attackers have won the round. This is the last round before swap, guys.
Ah, this is a nice spot.
So this is one last time that the attackers have to win one more round and secure the defense for them, because defending is gonna be a little bit difficult. We've seen how our teams fall
This goes
when it
here.
comes to defense. So you might want to take as much advantage as you can while you're attacking. So go for it, guys. Go for it.
The hunt begins.
Just try not to lose the lead once you're there. One defender is already out and so is one attacker. We have a 4v4 situation at a 4-7 scoreboard. Tippy is pushing in with Reyna again from what seems to be mid cubby. She has left Reyna, fallen back and come into cover with Sova. So I think Reyna is gonna decide on going in alone with Tippy following back from the left going towards B while Reyna takes care
Spike
of
down
the
B.
mid.
In sight.
Last
Tippy and
player
Sova are the
standing.
only ones left now. Sova is taken off. Tippy is going alone into B. It's gonna be a 1v4. She either gotta clutch it or lose. The lead is not gonna stay
30
as
seconds
strong
left.
if she does die though, which she already did.
Switching sides.
We're back into the attacker spawn. Wind is going all crazy with Jet.
Here. Here.
Hmm. It's cool how in this game the attackers literally have no prep to do. but still are the deciders of how the defense lines themselves up. That's pretty interesting to watch. We have started pushing in.
Bot coming back.
We saw Killjoy getting in and Minato making sure that mid top is clear, taking an angle in on Shloxy. Killjoy and Minato are taking care of the same place. They're gonna have more backup with wind coming in. Alright, all our attackers seem to be pushing in from the same place. We have 3 still aware that the push is coming in from there. Jet is holding on to an angle along with Reina, making sure nobody can get her from behind. Another person has pushed in and gets
Spike down
taken
mid.
out by Jet. That was a really good bait done there by Reina. Killing one, going off, making the others feel like they can come back, take a hit, but then the other
30
one
seconds left.
gets taken out by Jet immediately. Defenders have won this round being very sleek, very smooth. Perfect execution, a really amazing bait done there by Reina for Jet. Well, righty. Insignia has become the attacker now, and TFF is defending.
Camera taken.
We've seen one round of this orientation already. Jet has used her ability to pop in quickly. Attackers get taken out one after the other, and so do defenders. We're at a 2v2 situation with Reina being low on HP and
One
also
enemy
holding on to the spike. Defenders win the round, sealing both the kills. Trill has done a double kill at the end, trying to make sure that Tippy doesn't have to carry any weight at all. We're into the buy phase again. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We're into the push. A cool sniper being carried here by Tippy. She is holding on to an angle, but it feels like that may not be the best place considering she's open from the other side. We still see a smoke being sent in to make sure that her angle has to shift, which she did, and is adjusted back in. The crosshair seems like it's a little bit low for a head level because as a sniper you don't want to go for anything but the head. However, still does the work, so maybe that's how we want to roll today. All of the attackers seem to be going in from B lobby, moving into B, while mid is being taken care of by Sova, who has already died. So now we have 3 attackers all pushing in B, all defenders trying to line up at the B mid, trying to push in from market.
Spike down B.
Omen is doing pretty well for right now, but he is in a 1v2 situation, being pinched from both sides. Takes out Jet now. He has only Sova to worry about. Takes out Sova, does a really cool clutch there with all the power that Minato has lended to him today. Well, he's not the Hokage for no reason, we see. Again into buy phase. We are going almost no shield on defense.
Standing ahead.
Going heavy on attack. The attackers do need it because they're lagging behind. as of now, but slowly and steadily cramming up to
Well
it,
drawn.
trying to make the scoreline balance and then tilt it to their favor. Alike and Trill are both playing Sova in this match. So we're seeing that being executed pretty well. Jet and Reyna again being the combo that they have proven to be pushing in. Reyna gets killed off, but Jet is there to take a refrag, trying to make it happen. Failing a bit, not able to get an angle. Gets seen, takes a hit, but does not lose enough HP to die off. Trill and Jet trying to hold angles inside the site, not giving the attackers much room to move in from.
Last player standing.
Shot down.
You cannot use the shotgun for that longer distance, and Sova is standing alone now. All the attackers have moved away from this place, and attackers have won the round. The defenders have come back in shield, so have the attackers. They have some really cool gun alignment here. I'm seeing the fourth, I'm seeing Deadscope play this gun for the first time. It's a very heavy gun to handle, but does quite a bit some damage. So that's gonna be fun to see. Look at that mag. It's so heavy.
Get out of my way.
On my way.
Let's go pretty much going on using ammo before even spotting anyone. I don't know what he's trying to do there. Maybe create some distraction, some noise pollution. I don't know. Deathstroke has noticed that there's a smoke blocking them, so they might want to hold on to that angle, making sure nobody pushes in from there. Shlokzi is holding one angle as well in the defender's spawn, probably making sure that the market and the door are both covered so that he can make sure nobody comes in. He has moved into the market to get a better angle, holding on. Spike has been planted already, and the attackers are also at a man advantage here. The defenders are going all in with their gun power, trying to make sure that the attackers don't get to rotate even a bit or flank onto them. Deadscope does try really hard but loses the fight, and the defenders are all taken out. Attackers win the round. It's a 8-9. We're coming back with a punch here. TFF seems to be making a lead, and we have seen that defense is not the best side of Insignia, so I can put my coins on TFF right now. Feels like they might just take the cup. I mean, the semifinals. We're still gonna see what happens in the finals, so that's still to be watched.
What's this?
Jet is pretty prepared, always on her toes and ready to run in. So Deadscope did get scoped immediately, taken out as soon as the round began. TFF has managed to tip the scales in attacker favor already. They have a clue that someone is in there. All three pushing together. Sova takes out Simple, and we are left with a 5v2 situation. This could be a flawless if we go in a little bit careful at Jet. So we're trying to get all the intel. The spike is being planted, and the attackers have taken control of the site, making sure the defenders cannot move in. TP is trying to take an angle onto Minato, and Minato gets taken away.
Player standing.
It is not gonna be a flawless, but it's still a 4-person alive round for attackers. Not very far, but still not flawless. In any case, the scale has been balanced. We have a 9-9 score right now. So everything that happens henceforth is gonna decide
This should
who
do.
takes away the chance of entering into the finals.
This goes here.
Tippy is gonna go in with the sniper one more time. It has suited her before, but let's see if defense is gonna be her key
You should
because
run.
we haven't seen Tippy being super efficient during defense. Actually, the whole team of
See ya.
Insignia has failed to prove strong on defense. So we gotta see if they can actually capitalize on going in all aggro and capitalizing on their offense. Alrighty, by the time I could finish saying anything, both omens have been taken out. Attackers have lost their jet
Where is
and their
everyone
Reyna. The
hiding?
combo is broken, and now we have Killjoy and Sova vouching for the attackers, while the defenders have Jet and Reyna combo
Revealing area.
along with
Last player
Simple
standing.
playing in for
There they
them.
are.
Now it's Sova versus Jet and Reyna. They have proven to be a super good combo since the beginning. This duo has been rocking. So they do it one more time, take the round for the defenders 9-10. We're going heavy here, really heavy on all of our moves. Feels like Dead Scope is gonna go with I think Jet again, Tippy. So Dead Scope and Tippy is gonna be the combo to watch for if we want defenders to be winning. They may be the reason the defenders do. A like has gone in with Sova, so that is one what do you call it? That is one attack operator who has been proving really cautious and careful in his game, staying alive till the end. Wind has taken one man down. We have TFFRG playing as Reyna right now. Spike has been planted, and Reyna is making sure she can watch two angles at a time. It's gonna be difficult, but the defenders are way far off for her to even care about. She can hear audio cues,
One
does
enemy
get taken
remaining.
out immediately though, and now we have two defenders
Last
fighting
player
one
standing.
attacker. Sova has been lost. It's a Jet versus Reyna. The combo that I've been talking about is now facing off each other. Jet takes Reyna down, will be able to take the diffuser as well. Let's see if it works out. And it did. Defenders have won another round. So this is a 9-11 going on the scoreboard. Killjoy is the only operator that is unique to our attackers. Everything, like every other operator, is literally the same on both sides. So I think both the teams are pretty aware of how to use and counter all of the abilities on the opposite team. So there's literally just one character in each team that can prove to be a pivot here. TP does get a kill on her sniper off of another Jet, and Jet killed Jet
Feeling
in the
thanked.
game. We have a 3v5 situation where the attackers are on the loss of man count. We have Dead Scope trying to take care of mid cubby, sneaking behind the boxes, making sure nobody enters mid. The rotations have been blocked. Dead Scope has fallen back, maybe does not know about the presence of someone behind him, but does get out of reach for them. Artgun, Alaik, and Minato are all three trying to push A, but the defenders seem to be lined up in B except Sova. Feels like Jet is slowly and steadily moving in towards mid, already holding an angle at the rotation. So if the defenders do
30
try
seconds
to
left.
change their objective now, they may not succeed. But if they try to go all in A, that could be really easy. The entrances to A have been blocked. So now it's a 3v3 happening where three of them are getting heavy for
Last
one
player
single
standing. 10
defender.
seconds left. Spike down.
Sova is taking care of the fight, wins the round already.
Wrong body.
From what
Match
seemed
point.
pretty impossible, Sova took 3 kills in a row and secured the round for the defenders, making it a 9-12. It seems like Insignia has been hiding their defense skills all the way yesterday, and today they're just like bringing it back into the light, letting us know that they have mastered not just the art of attack but of defense as well.
Blocking sight.
We have the Intel Bolt launched in already. Drones are pushing up. Entries have been blocked using smoke. There is a defender Shloksi that TFF Wind was not aware of. So
One enemy remaining.
TFF and Trill, sorry, Insignia Trill has already taken away 2 people from the attacker's side, and now Killjoy is the only one left. However, we do know that Killjoy is a unique player to the team, so she may be able to take care of both Omen and Simple from what it seems like. Mm, Trying to push into that door. There's a very sweet angle that has been covered by Omen, and he does use his ability to lock the entry.
30
Now he's
seconds
making
left.
sure that Killjoy has to push, come out of cover, takes her out, and
Defenders win.
takes the round for
Quiet in this
himself.
moment. We can't stop here.
Defenders have won today, and now Insignia is gonna go into the finals with TFF taken off the board. A really good play there, and I don't know. I mean, these people were performing really amazing yesterday, and today they have done even better. I don't know how much of a growth curve we're gonna see during the finals, but you don't want to miss out on it. Pretty sure of that. With the highest skills being 20 in attack and 19 in defense, it feels like both the teams did give their best, but have come to the conclusion of Insignia winning the round. We'll be back with the other match. Stay tuned.
Strixx stream
Coach is gayab. Second team ka coach left. Okay, let's go. All right. Hello and welcome. We are into the 8th day already, and this is the last semi-final. All we're gonna see after this is the finals. Can you believe it? We're so close, so close. However, the journey does not end for whichever teams loses this match or for TFF either. They are gonna go ahead and fight for the third place. However, it may not happen on stream, so we may not get to see it, but we can still hype our teams. We have Prospect Esports versus X Factor. I was here for X Factor's match yesterday. Again, another team that did really well on the attack, lagged behind a little during defense, but they are going attack first, so there may be a huge lead that they can build upon. Okay. And I'm really sorry about wrongly naming the team. Don't kill me yet. It is Purpose Esports, not Prospect Esports. So I'm sorry. This is Heaven. We have three sides, and I have come to notice that none of the teams has Sage. I feel like she is pretty essential when you have more than wait, actually, I see Sage. Sorry, my bad. It's gonna be pretty easy for the attackers now that they have Sage because Sage can block in areas with a very strong barrier. It's gonna make sure that whichever objective they're moving in for is sealed from all sides and delay the defender push into that. It feels like we're gonna be chilling into the buy phase for a while. I do see I do see Raze. I always like watching this. She's really fun to watch. So much color. Ooh, she's a rainbow and a miracle and a unicorn and a mermaid all mixed into one. And there she goes again, just like yesterday. Okay, maybe not. I'm being fooled. She's tricking me.
Go get him.
Now we're going with the doggo. I like calling that thing doggo because dogs aren't they fun? Raze is really good when it comes to defending. So I'm pretty much relying on her to do a good job here. She has taken out quite a few people already. All attackers are off the board, and I am seeing the exact opposite of what I was planning on. Purpose Esports is doing a really good game there, and oh my god, has Raze gone wild. 4 kills, flawless round, and in no time, X Factor was off the map. That's super interesting. My hopes have risen high already for the attackers. PC Race going in again. I have a lot of hopes built up now. However, I do not expect her to be carrying the whole team alone. Deadly has moved in, taken out.
Spike down. A.
Okay, taken out
Enemy
stage.
remaining.
Killjoy is gone off board as well. Now we have 3v1. Sova is the only attacker remaining, taken out immediately by Sova from defense. And we have another round taken in by the defenders. It seems like Purpose Esports is really good at defense and is capitalizing on that fact. That's a really good way to go about this game, sharpening your defense on an attack favored game, because then even if the other team decides to go attack first, you will have a strong point coming in for you. 2 seconds and we'll be in. We already are moving in. Levi has picked Jet and is trying to push through the mid doors, making sure both the sites are close enough to be secured when the attackers push in. Defenders have lost a man, so have attackers. Notsai has leveled the scoreboard. There goes a tip towards towards Purpose Esports. However, they take one more down, and now X Factor is in a 4v2 against PE, and PE has just 2 members remaining. Jet is pretty essential, but Omen and Jet alone cannot form a duo that can go against all 3 of them. The spike is being planted. It has been stopped midway. Starts being planted again, is successful this time, and now we have a 3v2 post plant. The defenders are being very careful of where to push from. Both of them are coming in from the same exact place as of now. Now they've decided to scatter around, pushing in from both sides, trying to pinch in on the attackers.
Shadows traveling.
Amox looks like he's going in very careful at this point. There's a fight coming in between Jet and Jet.
Standing.
Amox gets taken out, and Levy is still trying to hold down on trying to get successfully gets Killjoy, is only about to get Jet again, takes all the kills but still loses because the spike goes off. That was a really clean round by Levy. Very well done. But well, time is of essence here. The stop that Levy and Soba were facing while pushing in. Sorry, Omen. My bad. Were facing while pushing in, and the last moments after plant was quite heavy on the team.
Scanning ahead.
We expect them to have learned from their mistakes and go in for a different approach this time. A really sneaky angle by Levy trying to get an angle. Alright, gets not Sai already. Gotta keep an eye out for just 2 more defenders that are still in game. Attackers. So defense is going pretty strong. Again, trying to take back that 1 round that they lost by a small, tiny mistake and a time gap. The spike is secured by Fury. So X Factor is trying to go. Wait, sorry. Killjoy has the spike, and Fury is trying to cover for her, but seems like they're not deciding to move in from the same place. You don't want to leave your operators alone in a point like this where they can be facing multiple people at once. They are at each other's backs. Killjoy has come back
Spike
in
down, C.
but taken out immediately as she tries to peek. Levy is doing really good, and Purpose Esports has given us 1 player to watch for already. Is it Levi or Levy? I don't know. Correct me. I'm gonna go with Levi just because it sounds cooler. Levi. Okay, I hope what sounds cooler is right. I have been told by the mods that it is, so I'm gonna stick with Levi. We have the spike
out of my way.
secured, and Jet, Sova, Killjoy, and Sage making sure that they take care and protect the spike. I was expecting to see a better game on the attack side right now because Sage was on their team, and initially itself I went ahead and said so much about Sage, but it seems like they're gonna lose everyone so soon. This was the quickest round, I assume. This was strong and flawless and done and so well executed. Like, it was literally like the defenders got brushed off their hands and they were like, all right, the dirt is off, let's go back into the game again. They're doing really strong here. It's a 4-1. It seems like they've come in with a strong intention of giving the least number of rounds to the opposite team, capitalizing on defense, which is pretty strange for me to watch. I mean, so far I saw attackers going stronger, but this just proves me wrong. And from yesterday's match, we have come to notice that X Factor also is better at attack than at defense. So this does not look very good for them right now, but let's see what
should
factors
run.
they bring into the game. All right, so Sage gets taken out as a first kill. Important loss there. We still have both Jets alive, so teams do have an equal ground to come back from.
Blocking sight.
However, Raze has been killed, so now we have a
Blocking
3v4
sight.
situation. Spike has been planted, attackers
Close one.
are
Working
at a
fire
man
hit.
advantage. The drone has already taken up the location of Jet and she has been blocked down. No visuals for Jet right now. She has peeked out, is trying to
Enemy
take
kill.
care that she
One
can get
enemy
all the
remaining.
defenders out of here. One more gets taken off the board. Sova is the only one remaining on defense side. Gets Killjoy, however, and is trying to push in. Let's see if
Gun
Sova has
here.
got what it takes to clutch a round in a 1v3 post plant. Does not seem like there's much time left on the clock, but Sova is being reluctant in pushing
Defeated.
in. Does take out not Sai and then gets taken out by Darkslayer. In return, attackers have won another round, leveling the score to a 4-2, which was what it came in the beginning as well. Like we went from 2-0 to 4-2. Both teams have secured 2 rounds each, making it not as one-sided as
I
it
need
seemed a
this.
minute ago.
This goes here. That goes there.
We are seeing Strixx being pretty hasty even while holding an angle. I wouldn't suggest moving that much because you could give out sound cues. You're being pushed from the other side, and you have to be aware of that. We see all 5 attackers going in from mid, while all the defenders are scattered around on all the objectives. Um, we have one
Shadows.
attacker taken off the board. Purpose Esports has gained themselves a man advantage already, and that seems like a good one here because Jet is off the board, and now we have 4 more to go. It seems like all the operators
30
have
seconds
collected
left.
into site A, and now all are aware of where
Your
each one
duty is
is.
not over.
Sage is making sure that she covers up all the entries as expected by her. All of the attackers are in site A right now, so it seems like they could have an advantage here. We have only Omen and Sova left for the defense team. They're still trying to get through the Sage barrier, and it's giving a lot of time to the attackers to make sure that they can um, go back from the flank and take a kill from there if they wanted to. However, they have decided
One
not
enemy
to.
remaining.
Omen falls back, tries to go in from a different side, but does not seem like he's trying to take a fight anymore. He's just trying to save himself while the spike goes off. Attackers have won another round. It's a 4-3. We might not see as quick a match as we were expecting here.
Need a drop.
We're back into the buy phase. Seems like Sage has decided to go without a shield. She does have everything else stacked up. However, Jet is gonna go with most of her
Revealing area.
abilities maxed out, while Sova is falling short on some. There's a fight that Shrey has won already, and we have a 4v4 because Shrey got taken out immediately after killing Killjoy. So we have lost Raze, but she did secure a kill for herself before dying off. Darkslayer is watching out for Sova.
No charges left.
Sova comes in for a fight, loses it. Darkslayer has secured another kill for X Factor. X Factor is pushing in into site C right now. Cypher gets taken out by Darkslayer, and now we have a 2v3 situation with Darkslayer, Stage, and Notsai remaining for the attacker side. Spike has been planted in, and Jet and Omen are left to
Cover going
retreat
out.
everyone for the side of defense.
Last
Levi
player
going in
standing.
with a sniper. Um, a very heavy weapon for such a close combat, but there he goes, takes a peek, loses the fight though. Does not gain enough damage to kill Self, however. That was a close save, a close save coming in there. Sorry. Now we have Levi versus Sage, and there Sage takes the kill. Levi is off the board, and attackers have won another round. It's a leveled ground. We have a 4-4 on both sides. It seems like the match has not even started yet. We're seeing colors we weren't expecting. And that's just the thing with Valorant. You cannot be sure who's winning until actually at least 15-16 rounds are done, unless it's a very one-sided match and they already win at 13. We're still in the 9th round, going in strong. Strixx is holding on to the door for some reason. I mean, you're pushing, you're attacking. Go in. It's cool. Alright, Strixx kind of knew what he was doing, and we did get Cypher off the chart already. Cypher and Killjoy have both been taken out. Raze has been gone, given up to Sova already. And now we have a 3v3, 3v4 situation where we see Jet trying to take a fight with Sova, with Omen, where it gets taken out. Omen takes 3 kills in a row, loses his life to Notsai, but Notsai is now gonna face Vlo 2K, and that's gonna be something to watch. It's a 1v1. Vlo is lesser on shield, but they both are using the same exact gun. They're gonna be dealing the same damage to each other, but Notsai will have more that they can
30
take.
seconds left.
Now it's about who gets the kill first. Spike is being planted. Notsai has done the planting already inside B. Takes the kill on Vlo. It's a clutch and a win for the attackers. Scoreboards are tilting on the opposite side now. We are seeing 4-5 with attackers in the lead.
BYB fam, going to Astral to do them Astral Guardian things I do.
Another bye phase, another bye phase. Was I being audible? I wasn't supposed to be. However, moving back into the game, we have Cypher making sure the entries are blocked. Trying to take care of site C, which is cool enough with Raze's support coming in. Jet is gonna be holding into A long. So A, B, C are all covered. Defenders are scattered all across. The attackers are, however, concentrated towards C. And it seems like Notsai is gonna take the push. Gets Cypher already. C is open and fallen into the attacker's hands already. Jet seems like she wants to push into C, but she does not know there's a lot of people in there that she's gonna have to face if she goes there. Notsai is in the zone, trying to take care of. Alright, so we've already lost a lot of defenders already. Attackers have won the round. We have a 4-6 score right now. all the defenders got taken out in that 20-second span, and that was serious gameplay coming in there from X Factor. Purpose Esports being pretty cautious now, putting up the same exact barrier. Cypher seems to be blocking site C again. Let's see if that's how it works for them because it didn't the last time. Maybe they're gonna switch up their execution a little bit, go heavy on strats a little. That's what they need to do. Let's see if it'll work for them. Levi has fallen back from mid and has come back to C side. Goes back into garage, trying to take a peek at the person he fall back off from the last time around. They have already left the place. I'm not sure why Levi is unaware of the positioning. But Shrey gets taken out already, so Raze is off the chart, and so is Sage. All we're left with is one less character. Again, we have a 4v3. Attackers are at a disadvantage, and Levi seems like she might get the kill if the defenders were to push in from there. She has fallen back, is supporting Cypher, and they're moving in together while Sova makes sure that the intel is gathered.
30 seconds left.
Cypher is pushing in with Sova, making sure that the A tower gives them enough cover to push in on the attackers, but the attackers have already vacated the spot completely. They are going in front of Levi. Levi gets taken out, but there's two of them pushing
10 seconds
in
left.
on site C. Northside is going for a plant with Sova
Spike
watching the
planted.
back. And when the spike is already planted, all you can go for
One enemy remaining.
is nothing but the kills, and they already got them. I was surprised for a second. I could not say a word. I was so speechless. These people are performing very, very
Last
well.
round
It's
in the
it's a
half.
very neck to neck match going on here. Nobody is giving up.
I got enough time to go into the astral form.
I feel like Purpose is going to take back this round.
Snuff
Try to level the score one more time because they wouldn't want to start the attack on disadvantage. So Sova is buddying up with Jet. That seems like a good combo with a lot of gunpowder and a lot of intel packed
Take flight.
together.
Enemy.
The firebolt gets taken out by Sage, so she's gonna make sure that you cannot just get away with your gadgets and like
Scanning ahead.
secure everything like that. Fury is already planting for X Factor. We see Sage and Killjoy left alone to deal with this.
enemy
Sage
remaining.
does get Sova. It did not seem like a fight that Sova would have a favor on, but Cypher takes out Sage in return. And now we're left with Cypher and Raze left to fight. Killjoy is pushing in, is dead already, and Sova does get the diffuser. It becomes a 6-6 as expected, going in with a leveled ground into the round swap.
Switching sides.
Something is happening to me. I'm pronouncing words so wrong. I'm ashamed of my English right now.
Yes, this should do.
Alrighty. We're back into the buy phase. Forgive my pronunciations. I don't know. My tongue is sleeping. Sleeping. Both are the same thing. Yeah. I know.
Swarm grenade out.
The location has been revealed. We gotta fall back. Back. Darkslayer is holding into B site. Optimal. I would suggest all defenders to be in B side so that it's easier to reach all the other sides, but I am just being dumb at this point.
Shadows traveling.
All the attackers seem to be pushing into A, going through the entrance which is common to A and B to kind of have a backup option if in case A does not work out. Strixx is holding into A. The attackers seem unaware of the presence, but Cypher does take out Strixx, and Omen takes out Sova. So does
30
Raze
seconds
with
left.
Sage. So we're left with 4 attackers and 2 defenders. Jet and Notsai are gonna have to defend for themselves through this if they want to tip the advantage to their side. All were taken out, and again a strong start into the attack round by Purpose Esports. This is so interesting to watch. I cannot even explain. The leads are not getting beyond 2. Like, if any team has a lead of 2, the other team is coming back in with so much action. Oof.
Right here.
However, that lead of 2, as it gets closer and closer to the match
Revealing
point,
area.
might just give them the win. All the attackers are getting scattered this time, trying to push in from different angles. The drone is already taking a look at Killjoy, it seems. Sova has been taken out, and so has been Killjoy. We have a 4v2 situation lined
have the
up
spike.
here. Vlo has performed excellent with the spike, going in for a kill onto Sage. Vlo has planted the spike, and Deadly is watching
Cage
out
trigger.
for Sage. We do see Sage trying to push in really hard.
One enemy
Does
remaining.
get spotted, gets taken out as well, and now Deadly is left with just one person to take care of, but gets taken out immediately. And Notsai
enemy
gets
remaining.
another one, making it a 1v1. Notsai, that's a really good gun game going on there by Notsai. I don't know if Notsai is aware of
Revealing
the
area.
positioning of Sova, but
Found them.
Sova has used the volt. Notsai takes the fight, wins it, and now is going for the defuse. Does it in time. That's a very commendable clutch by Notsai. In the beginning, we felt like Raze was doing a very heavy carrying job, but it seems like Notsai is coming just as prepared to take the moment of the match for themselves. Ready to barricade, are we? And there we go. Fury has already locked the entry
Concealment.
into site C, it seems. Now we're left with just 2 sites for the attackers to attack to, and they are seeming like they're gonna move into B for now. However, more defenders are heavily protecting C. Probably because of the last round, they feel like C is the more feasible site to plant into, but they fail to notice that with so much reinforcement going down in
Spike
C,
planted.
the attackers would switch the objective. The spike is planted in B. The defenders are moving into B from C. We see one of them going all the way from the longer rotation, gets taken out. Deadly is making sure
Enemy remaining.
that nobody gets to get in. Dark
Last
Slayer
player standing.
trying to push in into the fight, takes out Deadly and
Aw,
is
at
now
least they tried.
defusing the bomb. So there goes another spike defused. We have a 7-8 defenders have again come back in a lead. Though I do not believe that the lead is gonna stick for long. It is gonna be a 8-8 soon enough, is what I feel.
Need a drop.
Defenders are making sure they can take more damage and are going heavy on the shields, which makes sense considering that the rounds are not going in as much a favor as they were initially.
Keep up. Get out of my way.
Darkslayer is holding a high angle there. Sage has again blocked entry into mid. Site B is not gonna be accessible to Levi just yet. However, does get controlled into it soon as Sage is taken out. And the spike seems to be going into a plant. It has already been planted. The attackers are taking care of the defenders really well this time.
Last
Jet
player
is
standing.
doing a
One
really
enemy
good
remaining.
job. Took a 3K there and then died off. Now it's a Cypher versus Sova. Sova gets taken
You
out
think I
and
don't know how
Cypher
to get
does
by without money?
secure the round for the attackers, and it is an 8-8 as expected. This is a very strong competitive game going on here. All of the players being super adamant and at bringing the lead into their favor. All that's left to see is who's gonna do it first. We're moving into the 17th round already, and it does not even seem like the match has begun yet because both of them are at such a leveled ground constantly that you cannot even pit for one team at this moment.
Shock dart.
Sova is trying to push into C, but does fall back immediately, trying to go with the rest of the team, not going a lone wolf, which is a very brilliant choice here. Raze is supported by Jet, and they both are pushing into A. Jet has her sniper ready to go, holding longer angles and making sure that they have all the man advantage they can gain. Going in a little bit aggro, we see Raze and Sova pushing in into the site already. Raze is unaware of the presence of Jet.
One enemy remaining.
Does take her out though. That's a good awareness there. A really good pistol can coming in from north side. North side does get taken out, however, and the attackers take the lead for themselves in this round. It becomes a 9-8 score. I cannot even call it a lead anymore because it just gets balanced the next round. Pretty sure we're seeing a 9-9 coming up. We're moving into the 18th round. This seems to be a pretty good match. We haven't gone into the 18th round so far, while we're still unaware of which team is gonna take the cup.
Take flight.
Whoever wins today's match will be facing off Insignia into the finals, and whoever loses will be facing TFF for the third place position. So it will be interesting to watch all the matches
Blocking vision.
with such strong teams coming in into play. With all the entries blocked off, we see Levi trying to push in with Raze into site. See, already taking out 2 people, RB Raze. That's some strong move coming in from Raze. The plant is going in. Omen is taking care that the spike is in place. We have Sage still alive. Sage can make sure that the entries are taken care of. Darkslayer does have the sniper ready to go for long range fights coming in. Does see Sova but misses the shot. Now is being chased by all 4 attackers that have survived so far. Jet and Killjoy left to defend for the team. Inside the smoke, Darkslayer goes for the defuse. Is very close but has to stop and hasn't reached the 5-second mark. So now needs to take out Sova before trying to go to defuse again, but gets taken out immediately by Sova's sniper and dies off. The score goes to a 10-8. It did not become a 9-9. So finally a change in the scoreline. For some reason, Purpose Esports is giving me the winner vibes here. Let's see if my vibe radar is on point.
I have the spike.
Jet gets taken out immediately on attacker side, and from defender side we lose Sova and Sage both. Now we're left with Sova, Cypher, Sova and Raze facing off Jet, Killjoy and Notsai. Darkslayer has picked up onto a sniper, still very far away from the objective, holding on in the garden, waiting for the attackers to push in.
Scanning ahead.
Flow to getting all the info they can get, trying to push in into. I mean, they seem like they're trying to change their flow, but they should go for a plant right now from my point of view. It seems like they're trying to change the objective, but A is empty. Are they trying to go for all kills without really trying for the plant? Raze is pushing in the front, keeping Blow secured on the backside, left to watch her back or refrag for her. Seems like there's gonna
10
be a
seconds
pinch
left.
coming in for Notsai. If Notsai is not aware of the surroundings,
Spike
there
planted.
may be a loss that they may face. Notsai has made sure that they can spot where they are, and now Jet is trying to push in with
Deploying
Notsai to
drone.
reverse pinch the attackers. Spike has been planted. Attackers are being very cautious this time, trying to take the shots but
One
not
enemy
get hit.
remaining. Last player
However,
standing.
it becomes a 1v1 with Killjoy left to face Raze. Strixx is going in for the defuse,
Right now.
but I don't feel like he's gonna have enough time. Does take out Shrey. Let's see. Alright, as we thought, there wasn't enough time and Killjoy left the diffuser undifused, so the spike took it. The round was made for Purpose Esports. As I said, I'm getting a very winner vibe from the team. All that's left to watch is how they capitalize on this lead and get the game in their favor.
About there.
Alright, Fury is again going for the same exact thing, trying to close up the entrance before the push even begins. However, Vlo has taken care of
Revealing
that
area.
barricade, is trying to push in
There they
already with all the info coming in. We have Sova
Shot dart.
trying to still make sure that Garden A is his spot to push in from. All the attackers are lined up outside
spike.
near the spawn. still deciding on which side to go for. We see one pushing in from C, but not for C. However, it seems like they're gonna go for B with the push coming in from C. All right, so a few have been taken out. So the spike has been planted in C, leaving the defenders at the mercy of attackers if they even wanna push in. Sage does push, dies off, so does Raze, and now all that's left. Wait, so does not Sai, and now all that's left is Sova, who has to deal with 3 attackers at once by himself, tries to fall back and go in from a different location. Good move there, but I don't think there's gonna be enough place for him to push in from, and he already accepted the defeat, stayed hidden, just trying to save himself from dying.
Match point.
It is pretty smart to know when to fall back and not take a fight any further. If you know you're not gonna be able to clutch it or defuse the spike, you can fall back so that at least you have your gun and shield and everything prepared for the next round. You don't wanna have to buy the guns again, so it's cool choosing to do that. It's a clever move, not a coward move. Just saying that. We have 12-8 scoreboard. We are moving in with purpose, coming up really strong in attack. The firebolt has been deployed. So Omen is gonna push in from side C. Fury is holding on to it pretty strong and can barricade the area if need be. That's why Omen seems like he is deciding on falling back and pushing in with Raze into site B instead. We have one person taken off from each team. However, the loss on attacker's side seems to be a little bigger than that on defender's side, because for attack, again, you have Jet, who is really good at what she does. We've seen her take a 4K before,
30 seconds
so you
left.
don't want to lose her. Not when she's such a strong player in such a strong operator. Cypher is gonna be facing off Strixx. However, there's a kill that happens immediately. Strixx is taken out and Cypher is capitalizing on that man count. The spike has been planted. Omen is making sure that the entry becomes really difficult for the defenders, and now we have Sage and Notsai left to defend
Last player standing.
for the team by themselves against Raze, Cypher, Sova, and Omen. Even though the attackers lost Jet, they capitalized on the man equivalence when Sova had died off. Northside does get A marks, but the attackers win the round. And